Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about getting the correct amount of rotation in your golf swing, the correct amount of body rotation in your backswing, to be more specific. How we can do this with a nice drill that will give you the right idea to get the right type of rotation, the right amount of rotation, and the right swing length married in to produce better, more consistent golf. If you are a new viewer, please consider following or subscribing. I post videos every week, all designed to help you and your golf. Also, please chat as we go along and click like if you enjoy the videos we go along, because that really helps my channel also. Keep watching to learn this neat trick about rotation. Okay, so we're looking at the correct amount of rotation, quality of rotation, and also trying to make sure we have the right length of swing matched in with the rotation by having this one exercise. So I've got a bungee around my body here, which is just from Amazon. It's elasticated adjustable bungee, and this is an alignment rod. And you notice I've got it stuck out, obviously the lead side far more. I've got another rod set probably about 2 golf balls behind the golf ball at an angle just up in the air, slight angle towards me on it, but nothing special. And it's behind the golf ball, which is the key thing. Now, what I'm looking to do here basically is if I go and make a backswing, I want to make sure my yellow rod hits the blue rod. And that can be the length of my backswing. So if my backswing was too long, I could use this as a stopper. If my backswing was too short as regards turn, I wouldn't make contact. The idea in such is that I can make contact with the rod every single time. The other thing to note is if my shoulder plane went too shallow, it'd be above the rod. So if I needed to steepen my shoulder plane, I could push this rod further into the ground. That would encourage me to get more down. And if I wanted to shallow my shoulder swing, I could try and go over the rod. So what we can do is, again, set this up in a very individual basis to teach us what we need. Now, in terms of rotation, obviously what I'm looking for the body to forward bend and extend as I turn. So I'm rotating, I'm forward bending, this is forward bend, this is extension. So I'm forward bending as I turn and then extending and side bending to get the correct amount of rotation, to get that full turn. So that's what is happening. As long as this yellow stick is hitting this blue stick in the right area, that is happening. So we wouldn't have to think that technically about it. We would just have to think about making contact. So as I said, if you're someone that's struggling with turn, making contact will be the big thing. If you're someone that overturns, which I see occasionally, then we'd be looking not to make contact with this, or we might put it a little bit further to the right, to the trail side, and again, make sure we don't hit it. So we can make this very specific for your individual needs, depending on what you do. I'll also share with you in a minute a drill you can do at home with your palms to help get the right rotation also. Let's go ahead and do this one first. So I'm going to hit a ball. I'm going to try and make contact with that blue rod as I hit a shot. I'm not saying this is going to be easy for me, but let's have a go. Great, and that felt quite a big turn. Again, you know, in my own golf swing, I'm probably a little guilty of not turning quite enough, so that felt a big turn. But if I had that as my station on the practice ground, I would know I was getting the same amount of turn every time. And what I'd be looking to do is get the arms finishing the swing at the same time as I get that turn. If the arms are overrunning, that's definitely not what I want to do. I want the timing of the arms finishing at the same time. So in terms of the backswing, the arms would start, then I'd be feeling the turn, and then come on down. As I said, if we wanted to increase the turn even more, move the stick further to the trail side. We can adjust this as we go along. So I'm going to give you 2 more drills to help rotation. So if we take our setup again and put our palms up, okay, and I want you to think about this, is as we make a turn, getting the palms to face the opposite camera. Now obviously if these palms are more level, my shoulder plane's got too flat. If the palms go really steep, then I'm steepening the shoulder plane. So I'm looking to get these palms at a slight angle, okay, as I turn and extend my body. So that would be the feeling of getting the rotation right, and ideally then the club would go into my hands like so. So it's kind of palms would probably lead slightly in an ideal world, then the turn, and then I'd have these hands at an angle, and the club will go on like so. The second drill you could do, or the third drill in total, but the second drill without a ball would be club behind your body, and again point the stick to the ball as best you can. Obviously the stick will bend, but you're trying to get it close to the ball if we can. Experiment with your feet as well, so flaring the feet more. Does this make it easier or harder? So all those things we can do to see how that affects you in your rotation. So hopefully you've enjoyed today's video on rotation, getting the right amount of rotation, matching that in with the right swing length to give you a dedicated position to how far to swing. So if you suffer with overswing or too short swing, this exercise will help you, and it can be specifically done to guide you to where you need to go with your own golf swing. So this will work. If you've enjoyed it, please click like and share the video. I really appreciate it if you could do that. Also, please comment down below. Tell me what you think of the video. Tell me what videos you'd like to see from me from the future. Tell me what you think of the channel. I'd love to hear from you. Also, if you haven't subscribed already, please hit the logo down this bottom corner. Join me on my journey. Let me help you enjoy your golf more and hopefully improve your golf and lower your scores so it becomes a lot more fun. So lastly, thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for joining me at the Forest of Arden here in the UK. Hope to see you again here soon. Take care.